An interesting discovery recently from the Morgan Library in New York. Among some memorabilia, letters, even some signed by Picasso, there was this little manuscript paper just on one page called Chopin, apparently an undiscovered, till now, waltz. There's the word valse written in French on the left-hand corner, and a few things are interesting about this work. Definitely an A minor key. There's the melancholy of Chopin. Chopin loved melancholy in his mazurkas and dances. But some things strike me as unusual in this discovery. Let's start with the very opening. One note, kind of just an upbeat. Now, many of his works have upbeats, but this one is just sort of placed there with no real connection to the rest of the thematic material. The work could very much start just from the initial oomph. And Chopin would never waste any note in any of his works. Take a mazurka, also in the key of A minor. There's an upbeat, 3-1. But it's an integral part of the melody. Further, something strikes me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bar 6. He writes crescendo, and immediately the next bar 7, there's a fortissimo, 3 fortes. That's very unusual, especially in one bar. Almost like a futuristic Chopin, already thinking about the works of Rachmaninoff. A volcano of explosion, starting with rather sparse texture, and then quickly going up to this almost expressionist. Now, there are many tumultuous works by Chopin. First scherzo, second scherzo. Also, very much some of the preludes. The number 16, one of the most difficult, technically challenging works ever written by Chopin. Or even this short one. This is short. But the thing about those is that they immediately start, or they stay chaotic. It's almost we're being immediately immersed in that character, and it stays in that character. It doesn't kind of work its way up, and especially not within one bar. Who knows? Maybe this was, Chopin's futuristic mind. Next, another thing that strikes me is that the feeling of the theme, when we finally get to it, feels a little bit like a mazurka. Take another A minor mazurka. The music goes to the third beat. There's almost an accent, a statement made on that third beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this has that tendency too. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Especially here. Not this. Here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's almost like it wants to hesitate. They're very much in the style of mazurka, not quite a waltz. And Chopin understood the waltz very well. He spent many months in Vienna, and he immediately bit him like a bug. And his true waltzes are very much papa, very much on the downbeat. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. That spinning kind of Viennese dance that he obviously witnessed in the ballrooms of Vienna. This is a kind of mix. The ending is very much waltz-like. 1, 2, 3, 1. But even in so many of his most simple waltzes, he would never write something so short, and he does write a double bar line there, as if it's the end of the work. That doesn't make much sense. Again, it could be just a sketch. It could be just some kind of, revolutionary spirit awakening in him, putting thoughts on paper, a few ideas, and then just leaving it aside. Maybe he wanted to return to it one day, let it sit, evolve it somewhat, or maybe he never wanted to return to it. Who knows? Or maybe this isn't even Chopin. But normally in the waltzes of Chopin, you'd have a kind of counter section or a response, a sort of B section to the A theme. So if this is the A theme, there would be an idea that would just improvising something and then again a return. It just feels definitely incomplete, and I think that's the consensus of everyone right now. So if it is Chopin, this would be definitely a sketch, not something he would probably even want published. What does your gut feeling say? Drop me a line.